of like what people think.
Yeah, this
right?
one.
So this is a
The
Premier League
fact that
take for
you guys
NBC. Nick Mendola have it. Man City 1, Arsenal 2, Liverpool 3, Newcastle 4, Man United 5, Chelsea 6, Tottenham 7.
You're crazy.
So, yeah.
You're talking out of your ass. Honestly, Nick Mendiola, you're an asshole. Because Aston Villa is definitely above Man United and Chelsea.
Welcome to Hermanos FC. And on this episode, we're going to talk about the Premier League starting up next week, Inter Miami, and what the hell is going on with Chelsea. All right. But first things first, let's talk about Chelsea first. I think predictions we can save for last.
Okay.
We can do, or should we do Inter first?
Let's go Inter, right?
Yeah, let's get the crud out of the way.
Yeah, let's get the.
So we went to the game against Toronto for the Leagues Cup. No Messi, but they're doing really well.
They're playing great without him.
All right, so
who needs him? You know what I mean?
Who is he? Is Miami still number one?
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah.
How many games are left?
I don't know how much in total. I know I have 4 home games left.
You get 4 home games left.
Yeah, so that means maybe 4 away games as well. So 8. Also, let's talk about, while he's looking up something. If you guys have been following us for a while, you know that my really good friend Roberto and his son never got his jersey.
Is that still going on?
Yeah, they still don't have their jersey. And the funny thing is, I entered a raffle last week, and I won.
So you're gonna get a jersey.
So I'm getting a jersey
before he gets
he gets his 1-year-long jersey that he hasn't got. And I'm not gonna tell him. It's gonna be a total surprise. When they hand me the jersey, take pictures of me and all that stuff like that. And he's gonna be like, "Well, what the hell, man? What about my jersey?"
They have
maybe make a podcast and it'll be better for you.
They have. That'll be really funny, actually. That you get a jersey before they get a jersey. Okay, so look, the games that are left are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 games?
Yep.
And it ends in October. So as of right now, they're on the top with, let's see.
Yeah, but some of those games that you're looking up right now is Leagues Cup games too.
Also, like intertwined?
Yeah.
So they're at the top right now with 53 points. Right behind them is Cincinnati. Columbus is third with 43. Red Bulls is 41.
For example, today Inter plays Columbus at 7:30 for Leagues Cup.
Yeah, right. Not for like
the season. Not for the season.
Okay, so look, I mean, this is the Eastern Conference. They're number one. On the West, Galaxy is up by 49. So in terms of total points, Miami's the best in the whole league with the most points.
And Messi's been gone for about 2 months now, so they've still been winning without him. Some of those games have been a lot closer than than you would like, right? But win's a win, baby.
So the thing for me is, like, I think this is the first time I'm following MLS like closer than I have before. So when the playoffs start, obviously you're playing within your own conference. They're playing against their own conference, and then you meet up in the final, right?
Correct.
Do you think that's like I don't know. Would it be better as a normal season, like every other damn soccer?
I understand why they do it, because there's 28 teams. It's pretty big.
Yeah, but I mean, look.
How much does the Premier League have? Doesn't the Premier League only have 20 teams?
Yeah, but look, like regardless of that, if they were all pointed out in the same way, it would be such a tight race. Wouldn't it be more exciting, because every game if they started right now, every game up to this point would be
yeah, but you got to also introduce, for that to happen, right, is you got to introduce relegation.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
You have to have do you follow EDL or USL and all that stuff like that?
I mean, that's true.
Right.
But could you not have that same system in this place, and just no one gets
You're going to have to cut down some of the teams, obviously. But then at the same time, I don't know, those stadiums lose people. I don't know. One of us.
Yeah, it needs pro rel.
Yeah.
And then we're good. All right, well, anyway, before we keep going with this, does Miami take it? We only have a couple more
Oh, if
months.
Messi comes back, yeah, 100% they win the league. If he doesn't,
if Messi comes back, they take the league.
yeah,
If he doesn't, it'll be tough. But they still look really good.
yeah, but they almost lost to Toronto.
But it also wasn't their starters. Were they playing? Oh, they were.
They were playing.
Yeah, they were playing. Okay, Messi comes back, automatic. They win the league.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's your prediction. I think they'll do really well. I don't think they will though.
You don't think that? You think they choke?
I think this season they don't. Yeah. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. Chelsea. So on the news today is that Chelsea just got another player.
No, they called him back.
Who?
So Conor Gallagher.
No. They bought some. They just bought someone.
They bought Pedro Neto
Yeah, that's what I
like
mean.
2 days ago or something.
Yeah.
A day ago.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with who the they buy. It's only them. Like I want to see how much they spent at the end of the transfer list, but
In the transfer window's not over. With.
no, it's not over.
They have to get a lot of people out the door.
They have 48 players.
Okay, so I'm just gonna scroll down a list here, and I'll put it up. On,
And also another thing that doesn't make sense. Why the do you have 6 goalies?
If
Is
you
this
could-
like a whole like Americanized system? Because it is an American owner now, and he
Right.
just wants everybody, and he's just like, yeah, we can make a big roster because I can pay it.
I mean, look at the outfield here. I'll put it on the screen. You can see how many people
Like,
are in.
like
right
you
now.
would almost
this is
forget
updated.
too.
This
You
is
yeah
updated.
yeah, and you would forget too that Lukaku still plays for the goddamn Chelsea.
Yeah, yeah.
He's still on their goddamn roster.
They have way too much. I don't.
And
know
also,
what they're doing.
and like the breaking news of today is Conor Gallagher got back on a plane from Madrid.
Conor Gallagher on his way back to London as he's in the private. So they don't even know why. Right? There's no reporting on why he's coming back.
I thought the fee was settled. He did a medical test. His personal agreements are all set. So I don't understand why he's flying back now.
Maybe he has to sell his home or something.
No. No.
Look, here's what the. You want to pick one? There's the Daily Mail, Sky Sports. Let's see what Sky Sports is saying.
Sports pretty accurate. Let's go.
Sky Sports is saying it's his move is in doubt after Samu Omorondion deal collapses. Chelsea agreed to a $34.5 million deal for Samu, but the deal collapsed due to contractual issues. But he's actually signing. And Chelsea are also in talks to re-sign João Felix.
Yeah,
that's the other guy.
That's another one. Like, what the hell? What are they doing?
I don't know. What do you honestly think is the actual reasoning behind this?
I mean, yeah, you would want like a good bench, right? Essentially,
Yeah.
that's the whole idea, right? Bench wins championships. A lot of injuries and stuff like that. But you're kind of going excessive, like a lot excessive.
Want me to look up how much their bench, their team costs?
They're at $1 billion already.
They're at $1 billion in terms of how much they spent in the last 3 transfer windows.
Shit.
So it's not saying, yeah, it's saying how much they've spent, but in terms of like how much everyone costs, I mean, it's over the board though.
I mean, I think they've obviously spent the most out of everybody.
Yeah.
I think it's apparent.
Look, here you go. Chelsea transfer push assessed 185 million spent on 10 signings and 43 players in the squad.
So what the hell does their weekly look like? Their monthly.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean,
like
that's
signing Pedro Neto. I mean, these are all. I understand these are good signings and all, but you're also keeping all of them.
Look, you can even see here the transfer spending. They spent 1.2 billion. They've sold 390 in terms of like I guess other players, but they're still out $800 million in debt. How can Chelsea afford that? Yeah, I mean,
if Man City are like in trouble with spending and shit like that, what is gonna happen to Chelsea?
I don't. Yeah, it seems like it's this weird thing where like they don't. they don't have to like answer for what they're spending right now until after the fact.
Technically, I think the loophole that the American owner found out is if I could sign you for long contracts,
right? That's it.
It doesn't affect you for the year, right? That's why he's signing them for like 7-8 year contracts, and you're like, wait, what the fuck? Why are you signing it?
They're doing it the American way.
Yeah.
Where they're maxing out your contract in a longer term, so then on the spreadsheets and on your end of the year shit, it's like you didn't really spend $85 million on this player this year. You only spent X amount in his salary and all that kind of good stuff.
Sure.
The American way, I guess.
Hey, man.
Are they gonna ruin soccer? Like, because all this stuff is happening, right? The way that Chelsea's spending, American owners, the Glazers at Man United, the way that the Champions League, they wanted to get that set up, all this business stuff that's like getting integrated.
I mean,
into the game.
it's gonna eventually make the smaller teams not able to compete.
Yeah.
How are you gonna Luton?
Yeah.
How are clubs like this gonna compete, or the ones that get, from second division? They don't get an influx of like $300 billion.
I don't know, but it seems like my whole thing is that like, does that look like success though? Chelsea have like all the good players to make a really good squad. Does that mean?
Well, we can all agree that spending money wins championships. Right? It does.
Right.
But are they spending a little bit too much? That's a little bit wild now.
Yeah, like
there's got to be
right?
Isn't there a cap? There's no cap.
There's no cap.
There's no cap. There is a cap.
What? There is a cap,
There's
but
a cap.
it's not the same. It's not the same as like the American cap. It's something else. I don't know how that actually plays out, because I think that's why Man City's getting in trouble now, because the way that they've been spending and buying players. But see, that's what the thing is. Like they say these things, right? They're like, oh yeah, like they did something really bad, but then they don't like make it understandable for like a regular person to understand what that actually means. It's just that they're in trouble for spending, but then you see Chelsea spending all this money, and then it doesn't make sense.
We'll see what their punishment. I think that by the end of this year, I think they're supposed to get their punishment. Man City, but then by then, Pep Guardiola wins the league again, and then he fucks off. He's retiring.
Yeah. Now let's move on to the predictions of the season. Okay, now I'm gonna close this window off because this is what like most people are thinking.
Break their fucking knees.
Yeah, this is I wanted to show you the NBC one. Okay, so before I reveal kind of what like the talking heads are talking about, let's go into our predictions in terms of like who are the top 4 for this season coming up.
Okay.
Who do you think that is? Maybe a quick why, and then we can go from there, and then we could see what everyone else is saying that are like analysts and such. Who's your number 4?
Well, I'm gonna say it in like no particular order though. Or do you want me to go that specific?
No, go in no particular order, whatever.
It's gonna be Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it. And then, but okay, out of those, in what order?
Probably in the way I said it. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Man City wins it again. I'm sorry, guys. They still look great. They added a couple players too, so sorry.
They just don't get worse.
Yeah, and you got a coach like Pep. Liverpool look fantastic, right? Yeah. They look really good under that new coach. Michael Arteta's doing weird things like having his team pickpocketed instead of fucking playing.
What a bunch of nerds.
I don't see how that's going to be beneficial for you guys.
He's a weird coach.
Yeah, but that doesn't translate to the field.
Whatever. I mean, they're playing well.
Always so keep your cell phone in your pocket, I guess, while you're playing. Like the stupid ass shit he did.
Yeah. So.
And then Tottenham, we've gotten 3 new players.
Yeah.
With the addition of a striker. But I think we're gonna, start off great, start off number 1, and then we're gonna shit the bed as usual, and then our downslide, right? But I think we hold the slide to number 4. Yeah, to number 4. Okay. That's my only reason.
That's cool. Okay, I like that. So look, here are some of the. Let me pull this up for you. Here's some of the people who think.
There's only one thing on that list that bothered me.
All right, let me
that I saw.
Let me show you this list of like what people think.
Yeah, this
right?
one.
So this is a Premier League tape from NBC Sports.
Fucking...
Nick Mendola have it. Man City 1, Arsenal 2, Liverpool 3, Newcastle 4, Man United 5, Chelsea 6, Tottenham 7.
You're fucking crazy.
So, yeah.
You're talking out of your ass. Honestly, Nick Mendiola, you're an asshole. Because Aston Villa is definitely above Man United and Chelsea.
Right. Yeah.
They're not doing anything. That name doesn't strike fear anymore. Like being from Man United or Chelsea, you guys suck.
Yeah.
That's not the same. No. And you guys added DeLitt.
Yeah, right.
And
or it's a maybe even.
Yeah, and then there's another defender they added. Like
Andy, and the coach still stayed. So like,
I don't think he's a bad coach, but he's not.
That whatever's happening
that team's not it, dude. You're tripping.
All right, Andy Edwards says Man City 1, Arsenal 2, Newcastle 3, Liverpool 4, Tottenham 5.
Why do they have Newcastle so high?
Because they did really well last season.
No, that's
all right.
They're gonna slide.
Joe Prince has Arsenal at 1, Man City at 2, Liverpool 3, Man United at 4, Tottenham at 5.
See, that's so stupid. Again, you're a fucking idiot. Fucking Man United at 4. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so those are what people's opinions are. This is Opta. This is a company that does stats, and this is all math. Okay, so let me enlarge this a little bit. They have the chances for number 1 is Manchester United at 82%, which is I think what everyone feels.
Okay,
right. Liverpool, Arsenal at 2 with 48.
I can see that too.
Liverpool at 3, Chelsea at 4.
No.
Newcastle at 5.
I mean,
United at 6. Tottenham at 7.
Look, I'm not saying Tottenham could not be 7th or 6th or 5th. Right? I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But like, they're holding Manchester United and Chelsea way higher than them. That's not it. Or Newcastle, yeah, sure. I'm not mad about Newcastle possibly being 4th. That's a possibility. I see Aston Villa being ahead of them.
You're having your beef is Chelsea and Man United being anywhere up there, especially above Aston Villa.
Yeah, no, like
Aston Villa played so well last season.
Yeah, I could possibly see them getting out 4th, and we do 5th again. Honestly.
Yeah.
But I don't see Chelsea hitting top 5, dude. You guys are tripping.
Yeah.
With all that goddamn, figure out your roster and then you can start making goddamn predictions. Like, I guess maybe, you can make 5 different teams and have everyone guessing every week. Sure, so maybe Chelsea win the goddamn league like that.
Right.
That's his
they
madness.
Have so many teams that they just like output a new team a week or whatever.
Don't worry about injuries. There's 10 guys left.
Well, I think Tottenham's gonna win the league. I think they're gonna pull out some weird miracle thing. They're just gonna be on all cylinders. They're going to do it. I'm very excited about it, and I want that jersey. Do you feel that?
No.
You feel 4th, right?
Yeah, I don't feel... Tottenham... Look, I'm not a delusional fan. I love Tottenham. I think they do great. They ruin people's days, so that's fine with me. They're not winning shit.
Any competition?
Oh, I think they probably win a trophy this year, finally.
Yeah.
But, like the Carabao Cup or something.
Right. Well, those are our
they're not winning the FA or
that's fair. That's Juan's predictions for this year, 2024, 25. It literally starts in a week. Super exciting. This is again Hermanos FC. Thank you everyone who's watching and subscribed and comments and all that good stuff. And we'll talk to you on the next one.
Bye everybody. Suck it.